everyone, it's Katie, and I'm going to be doing my everyday back to school makeup look that I myself am going to be wearing. Now, you might notice that I don't have a lot of drugstore products in my own makeup routine. It's just because every month I like to change it up, and I'm more of a high-end girl who likes to wear higher-end makeup because I have it, but I know when I was in middle school I wore a lot of drugstore makeup. That's what I wore when I first started wearing makeup, and I did recently get my braces off, actually a few days ago. That's why I've been uploading a lot of videos that have my braces so I can start just having, no videos with my braces getting uploaded. So you probably won't see this for a few days, but I am starting school on the 7th of September, which today is Monday the 3rd. So this is my everyday makeup routine, and the first thing I like to do is apply warm vanilla sugar to my hands because my bathroom is not attached to my room. I have to walk across the hall, close the door, wash my hands, blah blah blah, do my face routine, and leave the bathroom and come back to my room, and my hands might catch bacteria on the way. So I like to use the warm vanilla sugar pocket back from Bath and Body Works, and I just got a couple of these when I went shopping for back to school stuff so I can have them. I got 4, so hopefully 1 for each semester, but you never know. The next thing I like to do is apply my Tula One Step primer, and this just helps color correct my skin. You might notice I have a breakout there. That just was uncoverable, but it's healing now, so I really don't care about it. It's not bothering me, it's just acne. So I really like to use the Tula One Step color corrector because it brightens and it makes your skin more one-toned than having a lot of red splotchiness. So I really like this, and I'm actually almost out of it, as you can tell. And I've been using that for almost a year, so it actually lasts pretty long. The next product I like to use is my Urban Decay by Scandinavia De-Slick Extra Large Setting Spray. I use this before and after my makeup because I do have band practice, which I am in the color guard, which is the dancing part of the marching band, and I have practice 2 days a week, so you might not see as many videos from me during the actual school year, but I am trying to pre-film, and I'll probably film on the weekends a few videos, and you'll definitely see favorites videos from me and, my glossy box unboxing videos and stuff like that. But you'll definitely still see videos from me. It's not like I'm going to go missing in action. But I do like to use this because definitely, since I do have band practice after school, I definitely do want my makeup to withstand the long day of school and sweating and all of that. And I do have oily skin, so I definitely think this helps. I actually got this off Babylock, the extra large size. Next product I like to use is my foundation, which I've been using the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation in Rose Ivory for pretty much the whole month of August, and I really like it. I like to apply it with the Laura Mercier Foundation sponge. Now these are antibacterial, so bacteria does not thrive on them, but I like to wash them. When I'm washing my brushes, I like to use my Clinique brush cleanser on these, and I see that removes any excess foundation that sunk into the sponge, so I'm always going to be applying fresh foundation. And the sponge comes in a pack of 4, so you can use a new sponge pretty much every day. But it doesn't bother me to use the same sponge for at least 2 days because there's 2 sides. But I definitely do really like this foundation. I do see that it covers up acne really well. It's a foundation that can become cakey if you apply too much, so I only like to apply a little bit to each section of my skin and then go in with concealer where I need to. The concealer I use is the MAC Select Moisture Cover, and this one I've been using for a while. I'm almost out of it, but I'm in the color NC15, which I'm a cool skin tone, and I'm actually almost out. As you can see, there's the inside of the bottle, but I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing this because it's not the best coverage for a concealer, but it works for now. I really do like higher coverage in concealer because I want a sheerer foundation, but it works. The next product I use is the Proactive Solutions powder. I just apply this with a kabuki brush, and that's pretty much how I apply it. It's just a loose mineral powder, and it has a puff inside, but I don't use that. And Once again, I'm almost out of this as well. I'm in the color Light, and this is really comparable to like a Bare Minerals loose powder or the Sheer Cover powder, because Sheer Cover and Proactive actually work together with a makeup line, so that's pretty cool. The next product I use, which this is not something I would use every day, it's something that I would definitely say is an add-on for me, and it is the Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Superb, and it's a really pretty shade. It's kind of like a bronzer shade for me and a highlight, because it's light enough on my skin where it's going to give me a glow, but it's not too noticeable like a bronzer, and it definitely looks really pretty on my skin. And I like to apply that with the Sigma Large Powder Brush or the contour brush. It depends which one I have clean that day. The next product I do is I move on to my eyes, which I like to use the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Base, which I'm actually out of this. I took the stopper out so I could get as much product as I possibly could out, but I'm out of it now, and I only have a few uses left, and I really don't want to have to cough up like the $20-something it is. So I've been using my Cliche Cosmetics primer, and this one is more for performing on stage for like, you know, a short period of time, like 3 hours max. And this I know creases on me after 3 hours, so I'm not sure how am I gonna get by if I don't go and buy, you know, the NARS primer, unless I use a face primer on my eyes, because I have a lot of face primers. Face primer is like, that's like the #1 thing beauty boxes send in their monthly subscription. So the next product I use after I apply my primer to my eyelids is the Naked palette, and I've been using this pretty much the whole month of August. And the look I've been doing with this palette is I've been putting Virgin all over my lid, because I have a light enough skin tone that I could either do Sin or Virgin all over my lid, which I definitely would change it up. And then I mix Naked and Buck and put that in my crease. And to apply my first shade, Virgin, I use just a short shader brush, and this is the MAC 239. And then for my crease color, which is Buck and Naked, I use the 226 tapered brush. And then if I want to add just a little bit more dimension, I add Sidecar, which is a taupey brown, and I use the same 226 brush to apply that to my crease. And then I'm pretty much done with eyeshadows, because I don't feel like I need to highlight, you know, my brow bone unless I want my brows to stand out a lot, which I didn't do for that look, but I definitely would use like a light pink highlighting pencil for that, or something like Milk Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil from NYX. So then I move on to my eyeliner, and my eyeliner is pretty simple. I tightline my top lash line with Benefit Bad Gal liner, which is a chubby pencil stick. And then I add a little bit of a pen liner, which is Marbello Permanent Eyeliner Pen in the shade 30, which is a black. And it just looks like that. And I really like this product. This is the only liquid liner I have at the moment, since my Urban Decay one dried up. The next thing I do after I'm done with my eyeliner is I make sure it's even on both sides, and then I curl my eyelashes. This is just the MAC eyelash curler. I also have an eyelash curler by Sally Hansen that I really like. And then I apply my mascara to my top lash line. I don't do anything to my lower lash line unless I really want it to stand out, which I normally do stuff for my lower lash line when I'm going to parties and special events, but I use the Benefit Bad Gal Lash Mascara, which I really like. This is actually my 3rd tube of it, so that shows how much I really like it. And then I move on to my brows, which I like to do my brows last, because if I'm running late, I can just I don't really have to worry about them. But since I did dye my hair, my brows are a little bit lighter than the rest of my hair. So I like to use MAC Mystery, which is a satin, and it's an eyeshadow. It's pretty dark. It matches my hair pretty well. And I use it on a Billion Dollar Brows spoolie and angled brush. I use the spoolie to comb out my brows, and then I apply it with the angled side. And then I set my brows with my MAC Clear Brow Gel, which is really gross right now, but it is what it is. And then sometimes I'll add blush. This is not something I have to do, but it's something I like to do, and I like to use the Vistora PC 103 blush, which looks like this. And this one, fun fact, was used on Bella in the movie Twilight in both her everyday routine and her prom routine, which it works perfectly on my skin tone, but I think if you have a darker skin tone, it's going to look a little bit chalky because it is very pale. And I like to apply this with either a blush brush or a stippling brush if I want to give myself a little bit of a lighter sheen and not have too much blush on my cheeks. And this is the MAC 187 brush. And the last thing I do, make sure my lips have an SPF and moisture. And this is just the Sugar Rose Tinted Lip Treatment in SPF 15. And this is just the rosed one, which looks like this. And then for my hair, I normally do my hair at night and then I touch it up in the morning, and I use the InStyler to do that. There's a tutorial on this coming really soon. The products I use in my hair depend on what type of day it is. If it's a day where after school I'm going to be taking a shower, I will, when my hair is wet and I get out of the shower, I will apply my Curry's elixir, or it's a hair oil. And then I'll apply that to the ends, and then once my hair is dry, I let it air dry normally unless I have to go somewhere. I will speedily dry it with a blow dryer, and then I'll apply my Got To Be Guardian Angel 425 Heat Protectant Gloss Finish Flat Iron Balm before I use my heat styling. Or I will spray this 4 times, 2 for each section, and I'll mainly concentrate on the bottoms because that's normally where you get split ends. And then if it's a second day hair, I will use my No Drought dry shampoo by Lush, which I've been getting into not washing my hair every single day because it's more healthy if you wash your hair every other day instead of every day. So that's pretty much it for my everyday school routine. If you have an everyday school routine, you can write it in the comments or you can leave me a video response. Whatever floats your boat, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye guys!